There are seeds I've been carrying for a long time. Not because I don't believe in them, but because I'm afraid of what happens if they don't grow. It's easier to keep them safe, untouched, dormant, full of potential but never tested. But seeds that are never sown don't fail quietly. They fail completely. I'm realizing this season isn't just about planting something new. Hannah and I, we're building toward owning a homestead one day, while documenting everything we're learning along the way. But underneath the projects and the plans, it's about becoming. It is really about stepping towards being. Being the kind of woman who doesn't wait for perfect conditions, who trusts God more than her own need for guarantees. The kind of woman who plants, even when the ground still looks frozen. Because obedience doesn't just grow fruit, it grows character. And maybe the real harvest isn't the dream itself. Maybe it's who we become while we're brave enough to plant it. Lately, I've been slowly working my way through the book, Do the New You by Steven Furtick. And one verse that he refers to has stuck with me. A verse in Ecclesiastes. Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening, let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. We won't know what will succeed until we plant. It could be this, or it could be that. It may take several tries, a little redirecting. Success is not guaranteed, and the path often unclear. But we are called to act, to step out in faith towards what we feel God is calling us to do. Making mistakes along the way is inevitable, but in doing so, we might find clarity to what God is calling us to do. Through mistakes, we might discover what the next step is. We need to allow ourselves to be imperfect, to learn and give ourselves grace in the process. Stephen incites us to switch the question. What if this fails? Becomes what if this succeeds? For me, the seeds look like this blog. They look like spreadsheets and farm budgets that don't add up yet. They look like unfinished ideas, dreams that feel too big for my resources and too persistent to ignore. These are my this or that, because I don't know which will grow. The fears threaten to impede my progress. The fear of running out of words, the fear of starting something I can't finish, the fear of vulnerability, of imperfection, of letting people see me. The small seeds that I carry battle against the fear of the impossible, the capital, the knowledge, and the resources needed. In quoting from Stephen's book, seeds that are never sown will never succeed. They have a 100% failure rate. The seeds of the words we didn't speak, the seeds of the yeses we couldn't quite commit to, the seeds of the dreams we never dared to verbalize, the seeds of the invitations for collaboration that we never extended because they might end in rejection. To not plant these seeds, to not try, means regret is just around the corner and will come knocking, eventually. Stephen writes, the unsurprising statistic of unsown seeds is that every seed you keep in your bag and don't put in the soil of real life will stay dormant. It is potential untapped. It is fruit unrealized. You are carrying something, a gift, a talent, an idea, a mission, a purpose, a calling. You have to sow your seed so that it has a chance to succeed. Yet, I'm learning to give these small seeds to God, this blog, these farm dreams, to trust that with these small seeds, He will guide my feet towards my calling, even when I can't see the path ahead. God continues to work in our lives, and our testimony builds, a testimony meant to be shared, to encourage. So, this is my this or that. This is my practice in vulnerability. This is my character building. This is my reflection and observance of God's work. This is me believing in the God of the impossible, and this is me choosing to plant anyway.